Just ahead, the 50s live on in this one-of-a-kind Philadelphia mid-century modern.
You can be in the den and see completely through the kitchen, the dining room, straight down through the living room and out the back window.
Welcome back to What You Get for the Money. Our next homeowner made an offer on her mid-century modern house the minute she saw it. Located in the Main Line, a famous Philly hood, it's a busy office by day and a backdrop for cool cocktail parties at night. 30 minutes outside of downtown Philadelphia sits one of the most exclusive suburbs on Philly's western edge. The Main Line, named for the railroad it grew up around, was the childhood home of Grace Kelly. On the Main Line, the homes are big, the lots are bigger, and no neighborhood is more luxurious than Villanova.
When I first moved into the neighborhood, I felt funny saying that I lived in Villanova because in my mind, this was such an upscale part of town, is known for being very wealthy and fancy, and I'm just not any of those things.
But PR consultant Dallyn Pavey's mid-century modern is no more typical Villanova than she is.
This home is so unique and so special. When we were pricing it, it was very difficult to determine where it should fall. This is something way off the charts for the Main Line. It's a very eclectic, unique kind of home.
Built in 1956, Dallyn's 2,700 square foot home is an architectural nod to an era that Dallyn has always loved.
When I first laid eyes on this house, I walked in and I was walking behind the realtor and I kept saying, "This is perfect, this is beautiful."
Guests at Dallyn's 3-bedroom split level are equally impressed.
People say wow when they come in the house. They just can't believe because it looks so understated from the outside, and you come down those 5 little steps and walk into this living room and it's just wow.
Among the home's most stunning features are the acres of glass.
The living room has floor-to-ceiling windows which lets the light in all day long. The coolest thing about this house is that you can be in the den and see completely through the kitchen, the dining room, straight down through the living room and out the back window.
But when Dallyn wants to separate the spaces, she's got some nifty built-in tricks.
One of the interesting things about this dining room is that these Soji screen doors open and close, so it's a great way to keep it private and close this room off or open it up to the rest of the house.
The master suite overlooks the living room loft style, but guests get more privacy.
The guest suite has a brand new gas fireplace that was put in, a jacuzzi tub, and a sink. So it really is, once you close the doors and you're in there, it's like being in a little bed and breakfast. What I like about this home is that it's just so unique. It's open and beautiful, and the lines are just magnificent. You wake up in the morning and the sun is just coming right in the windows, and from sunrise to sunset, you get to see everything here. It's really like being partly outdoors.
Dallyn bought the home in 2003 for just under $600,000. She spent $40,000 re-landscaping the front yard, but she didn't touch the back, a fairy tale forest of pines and ferns.
So one of the best features of living here is this lap pool. I don't do laps. Sometimes I'll put a nice big blue chair right in the center and lay around and paddle around the pool.
When she's not swimming, Dallyn runs her public relations business from home.
Although my office is upstairs on the 2nd floor, and it's a beautiful office with a beautiful view, because I have a laptop and it's so beautiful downstairs, I tend to put myself down in the den area and look out the window all day long.
The entire house has a distinct 50s flair, a period Dallyn was raised to love.
When I was a kid, my parents bought the Eames surfboard table, which I grew up with, and when we moved into the house, my mother said, "That would be perfect." So some mornings in the winter, I'll come down in my pajamas and light a fire, have a cup of coffee, and just hang out in front of the fireplace.
The kitchen's open layout and back patio are perfect for entertaining in warmer weather, and Dallyn's the queen of the cocktail party.
This is such a party house. Sometimes I'll have a group of people over and we'll hang out in the kitchen just around the counter, or we'll come into the living room. We typically sit around the pool or out on the patio, and we light the torches and the candles and we stay out there all night. I wake up in the morning and I come downstairs and I just say, I can't believe that I live here. It is just, it's a dream house.
So, in the exclusive mainline suburbs of Philadelphia, For 800 grand, you can score 2,700 square feet of mid-century modern with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, miles of glass, and a luscious lot made for kicking back. Yeah. There's a window theme in these homes so far, have you noticed? By the way, the main line was settled in the 1600s by Welsh Quakers who bought the land for 10 cents an acre.